Here are the horoscopes for April the 28th to May the 4th, 2014. We begin the week with a dark moon in Aries, and this takes us back to the new moon in Aries, which was at the end of March, and we can take stock of the journey that we've been on. Dark moon is a time to release, to banish, to let go of, with gratitude, with inner honesty, and we've been on an amazing journey with the Grand Cross since that time. So lots has come up, especially in the sign of Aries, with Uranus transiting and making part of that Grand Cross. There's been sudden changes, there's been awareness of our anger, our repression, our blocked ego, and where we've been reacting rather than responding in life at that corner of the Grand Cross. So the dark moon in Aries on Monday is a wonderful time to just take stock of all that's happened over the last month, and to release and to freshen up so that we can start again. So on Tuesday we have the new moon in Taurus, and this is a partial solar eclipse. There's a page on my website about eclipses that will show you what they actually mean. But when one body gets in the way of another body, we feel a shift in frequencies, just like when there's a build-up in tension before a thunderstorm, and then the thunder and lightning come and it freshens up the environment. A partial solar eclipse will be when one body gets in the way of another one, and we feel a slight shift. Change can come in, and it's worth just stopping and observing rather than pushing forwards. So on a new moon we normally set intentions, but I would say leave it till the day after, or even the day after that, because of the solar eclipse may be delivering a message, and that message could be about our heartfelt core values and our self-worth. On Wednesday we have Beltane Eve. This is the eve before Beltane on Thursday. And Beltane is a sacred festival that falls in the middle of the month of Taurus, which is all to do with stopping and smelling the roses, appreciating the fertile land, the support and the abundance that we have at this time of year, to slow the pace right down. We've just gone through a very, very intense month of Aries, and we'll be coming up later to a very quick month of Gemini. So when we're in the month of Taurus, the slowness, the support, the earthiness is worth celebrating, so that we can refresh ourselves, recalibrate, and realign our batteries, so that we've actually had a rest period where we can actually live now and appreciate that life is right here and right now. By Friday we get to the last day of Venus in Pisces, and this has been a very poetic aspect. Venus moves into Aries on Saturday, but before she does, it's worth going into the etheric realms to actually appreciate the soulfulness of life, and this goes very well with the Beltane phase as well. So it might be a beautiful day on Friday just to dive into poetry, into soulful feeling, into the deeper meaning behind everything, and to really appreciate your perception of reality, and to enjoy life right here and right now, and maybe celebrate that through the poetic and the soulful expression if you can. Because when Venus goes into Aries at the weekend on Saturday the 3rd, then that's a very quick energy coming in. The pace picks up, it gets more racy, it gets more determined. So those intentions that we're beginning to set can actually be put into effect, because Venus represents our values, what we love, how we love, and who we love. And starting a new cycle, because the zodiac begins in Aries, then this is going to see us off on a whole new cycle. So the year once again has a new beginning feel by the time we get to Saturday the 3rd, after we've done all the letting go of the dark moon in Aries, all the reflection and the appreciation of the new moon in Taurus, with the solar eclipse possibly delivering a deep message, and then the celebration of Beltane, and then the appreciation again through Venus in Pisces of the fact that we're souls, we're here in a physical body, we're here in this physical realm, but the two must work together. We're creating our perception of reality, and we can inject some beauty and some flow into our world, so that when we step forward at the weekend of the 3rd and the 4th, where we've got intentions, we've got values, we've got a fresh feeling, we've got a new start, and we can start to actually employ some of our energy and direct it where we want to go, but coming from a very spiritual and soulful aspect. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.